pouring myself out, thinking my patience could soften your walls, that my effort could erase your scars. I thought that I could carry both of our healing.
So if this is the world you want to live in, then continue, avoid my oracle. If you don't want to let your children go through all the same nonsense, if you don't want to go through the same nonsense, then organize around my oracle.
Your late night thoughts, a quiet comfort, and maybe this is it. So you're going to hold on, you're all just strangers. We're born
If you don't want to be like that, live in a world where we're all just strangers,
alone, we die alone.
where we all born alone, and when we all die alone, in a world that
And
we
in
all die
between, we
alone.
collide. And somewhere
Everything
along the way,
collides.
someone's going to come into your life. Just another face, another voice, another name. Until they're not. Until they become your late night thoughts.
Until they're not, until you lose them. You want to continue life on earth with all these problems, or you want to organize around my oracle? Or you want to continue believe in religions that is guiding you towards death as the only solution, and a heavenly life on a small cloud up there, or a bigger cloud, or
The universe will never
what is it you want? You
give you peace.
You
in
want to
something
continue this kind of world, or you want to organize around my oracle?
that you were never meant to settle in. See, the universe doesn't speak in words, it speaks in feelings. That constant frustration.
You want to be constantly frustrated about something, not having enough money, or not being loved enough, or not this and not that. And
Well, didn't that video about...
do you want society that is talking about this call young all the time? You want society that is talking about these things all the time?
Okay, so
You want a society that have a problem for young girls to sit and try to resolve with their telephone in their hand and their AI?
Women,
You want these kind of problems with women?
do not get married and have kids unless
You want to live in a world with young people who sit and give each other advice like this, don't get married, this and that?
you plan on and are capable of becoming a single mom. Because not...
How many single moms do we want in this world because you don't want to organize around my oracle and be a single mom? With a lot of workers as helpers, doing ecological garden, cleaning your house, cooking meals for you, going on the sea, work for you, catch fish, everything. You, one religion only. They can bow down on the floor and they can put their ass up in the air all that they want. They need to cherish you, worship you, have one religion only, and respect you, because they can't be very safe in such society. You are organized around my oracle, isn't it so? There's a big authority that is governing you, isn't it so? Then the men will respect you. You can have as many as you want, isn't it so? So how long time you want to let young girls live in frustration?
9 times out of 10, 8 times out of 10, I don't know, statistically high, that's probably what's gonna happen.
When you will resolve all this, or you want these girls to go through a lifetime of hell and let their children go through a lifetime of hell?
Don't scroll. TikTok just added a brand.
Don't scroll. There is something important here to talk about all this problem in this world.
New feature and almost nobody is using it yet. Every single time TikTok drops something new, they push the people who use it first. Here's exactly what you're gonna do. Open up the app, hit the plus sign, scroll to where it says
This is exciting. This is new something, something. This new something exciting that can calm down your mind so you don't think about the problem of this world. You just need these exciting new tools. Then we will get many share, many like, many more easy to make content, this and that. You want to live in a world like this? Or you want to organize around my oracle and live the real life, a real life, not the fake life, in a fake world, filled with all kinds of problems. With Tanzania not having internet connection.
don't scroll.
And unhappy fish with mouth pointing downwards. And Bermuda triangles that is very, very, very angry at everybody. And volcanoes ready to make this beautiful lady into stone and everybody into stone.
Women.
Okay, so I've had...
Well, didn't that video about Carl Jung generate a bit of interest?
You want to live in a world where Carl Jung is explaining everything about narcissism for you, so you can dive deep into to every aspects of the narcissism. It's fascinating, isn't it? So it's fascinating. Let's spend days and hours and months and years to study this sickness, this sick world, narcissistic world.
The universe will never give you peace in something that you were never meant to settle in.
You were never meant to settle in with another ruler than your oracle man. I happen to be that man that you always ignore, never want to take advice from, never want to listen to, always want to exclude. Do you want to live in this world with all these problems, with all this skin problem, with all this aging, getting old, getting sick, of all the problems? Why isn't it do like that? Do you want a beautiful Zanzibar door? Then ask one of your men to make it that team of your men who know how to do it. Yes? No stress. Everybody live in peace, and there's no stress, and there's a lot of prosperity, a lot of respect. Tell your team of carpenters make a sofa for you, sofa table. They will do. You are their religion, isn't it so? Tell them to buy a little farm. Then they farm for you.
Stop. I am stalling a really fun pregnancy.
What does
I
mean?
am stalling a really fun.
So now the internet is not working very fine. Beautiful kitchen. Tell your carpenter team, make a beautiful kitchen for you. What you waiting for? You want to live in the other world, or you want to live in this world? With my oracle as a church, as government, as everything. You put somebody into prison? Oh, you write me a letter, and today I saw the letter, and I don't see it before today because there was many letters to me. Now I see this letter is from this one. He's in prison. It's true. He's still in prison. Okay, I have a talk with him. Then I will judge if he have to stay in prison or if I let him out of prison. Maybe it was a mistake. Just maybe it was a mistake to put him in prison. Maybe he did nothing wrong. I will find out. If he did nothing wrong and you put him there for no reason, good reason, for no good reason. Woman selfie receives thousands of comments about her appearance, but she refuses to delete the photo. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know if she have a good heart. I don't know what we can do for her. Men need a beautiful, beautiful, pretty queen, isn't it so? Yeah, and we cannot have one woman not look beautiful when we were created to have many men to not need to work hard or anything, but still give the woman queen all that her heart desire, isn't it so? She's a life giver, she's worth it, the children are worth it.
The narcissistic mother will engineer and carry out a silent war against.
Maybe, I don't know if she need a little plastic operation or if we can find some other mistakes that she don't do good. Maybe she's not a good mother. We want the beautiful people, yes or no, in our society. We want our beautiful genome to pass into the next generation, isn't it so?
The son's romantic partners.
But skin color doesn't matter, isn't it so? We need real women. We're real women. Feminine, beautiful, intelligent, with good heart women. We need women that knows how to raise children so that they don't become narcissists. And we need women with big sexuality because big sexuality is equal intelligence and is equal to create prosperity, guiding many men, living happy life, not having any reason to become evil, right? Because live happy life. What is that? New sculpture inside something? So it looks like Snow White? Why this internet is do like this? Can Google something so that it doesn't do like that? Okay, my story. My story of problems, or my story in the alternative, the parallel world of beauty, where my son was not kidnapped. Story of my life. I met someone, we talked, we get attached, they leave. Really? Who was I talking with? I think maybe one time I was having a real good talk with the father of my child. Yes, it was just before the kidnapping of my child. I'm not allowed to have people to talk with. Then my surroundings get hysterical.
This is my story today. Beautiful morning.
Then they want to put good people who say that there's nothing wrong with me, that have power in society to say there's no wrong with me. Then they want to put that one into jail, spoil his reputation, talk bad about him. Isn't it so?
At 18.
Nobody's allowed to believe in Kiwi. Why is like that?
School, I quit both my jobs to pursue social media. I had no idea what was going to work out. No one believed in me, but I kept going.
We want a world with young people talking like this? Nobody believed in me. Or you want to gather around my Oregon. And then one is queen of that city, another one is queen of another city, another city. We put queens with good hearts, with good brain, with good bodies, with sexuality, and then all the young boys over there, start their life right away. They have many men to help cultivating the garden and gardening the garden, right? Making, if he, I don't know what his unique skill is, then somebody will show him how to do it, and then they work for one person only. Everybody, all these brothers are there in a big city or a small city or a village, right, of brothers. They know what this life is about. It's about making the city work, and all work for the same cause. They work for one person, and that one person is making all the decisions and in accordance to my oracle, the government, right? And then everybody is just worshipping that queen that they are married to and loyal to that queen, and don't go to the other village and don't go on long travel. Just very, very not complicated life. Have a big area around the village where they can have biological garden, go catch fish, right? Being loyal to that queen.
I've shared a lot of my life recently here on TikTok, but what I haven't shared is what has got me here. In the past, I've been a little hesitant to share what my life looked like because I never want people to feel bad for me, or on the other hand, people to tell me that they're so proud of me and think that I'm just on here sharing about my life to get praised. On the other hand, social media is a big fat highlight reel, and I think not sharing my life is a disservice to me and other people that I could inspire, especially young people who might have had upbringings that were similar to mine and think that they might not be able to do well for themselves. So, let's get into a little about what my past looked like and where I am today. I'm going to start from the beginning.
Do we want to live in a world where we needed to sit and educate the children in a lot of story about how hard life has been and this and that, and you know, sit and all this healing and this and healing that problem and healing this terrible problem, healing this problem. It's not upon time that you organize around my oracle the new generation of people. They grow up in good societies where we don't need to heal, but where we need to live life and beautify life and continue beautiful life. And when it's more beautiful than we could imagine, then we just beautify it some more. And then we beautify it even further. Isn't it so? What about being fascinated by beauty instead of being fascinated by problems and narcissistic culture and disease? What about being fascinated by beauty only and Mother Nature, the female oracle, the queen that the men are married to? Be fascinated by your wife, what she can do, what she can decide, what she can say, what she can sing, what she can express with her body and dance, what she can express when she plays an instrument. Let that oracle queen of that village or town, let her speak the words, and then keep silent. Just do what is necessary to do. Enjoy life. Right? Don't open your mouth, speak to the queen anything. She don't want to listen nonsense. She don't need to listen nonsense. Right? Play an instrument for her. You want to say something? Say something real. Like real problem. A real problem, not the fake problems coming from a fake world. A real world doesn't create problems like that. It doesn't.
I chose everything.
You chose.
Yeah. Were they bad people? Yes. Were they extremely toxic? Yes. Was it their fault? No. I'm not their victim. I'm my own victim. I chose. It's my movie. I wrote everything for myself. I chose everything. And I chose it because of my trauma. So at the age of 28, 29, that was the first worst experience. And then I had 3 more after that. And then when I started my healing journey at the age of 36, I realized I was a 4-year-old girl in a 36-year-old woman's body taking decisions for her. And it's all coming from trauma. So I just learned that your subconscious controls everything. So you have to make sure you clear it. Clear your mind, clear your body, clear your spirit. Trauma is stored in the body in different places. You have to really clear it completely to get out of all of this. So yeah, it taught me so much. But
do you want a world that don't understand trauma and don't appreciate trauma, and a world that doesn't heal trauma at all, and females with cowboy hat and beautiful clothes and beautiful face, and maybe old women with a new face, and then sitting and talk about the problems and talk about the men and women and having many opinions, but none of them is about the real way of living, but only how to navigate in a narcissistic world and how to heal in a way that is political correct.
We should all pursue the
or
dream.
you want to gather around my oracle, make my oracle a government, and make my oracle government and church. Do you want to organize around my oracle for a better future than just the same old narcissistic society of taking revenge, not feeling content, not want to dwell about the past, think about the past because that was trauma? Do you want to live a life where the past trauma is beautiful to look back at, where you really understand all the messaging, all the beautiful words within those traumas, what they wanted to tell you about what you can do about your life in order to beautify it, so that you never remember who you are. Those traumas tells who you are and how to beautify your life. Really, they do.
That keep us up
and then you can live in the moment with a clear mind about where the future will bring you, but also a clear mind about the past. And then the past and the future will all be expressed in the moment continuously and continuously and continuously forever.
When I was 26 years old, I literally woke up and decided that I wanted to drive across the country and see the East Coast because I had never seen the East Coast before and I'd always wanted to. And my first stop was Reno.
Do you want to live in a world where a queen need to sit and put her mascara and everything like it was her like a tutorial of how to put on makeup in order for get as many viewers as possible? Or do you want to live in a world where a queen sit and tell a story, right, about visiting another queendom, and not about that particular queen, but what new technology that city have developed that we can benefit from and start to develop? Here is a book I got from that city, how to make this development in technology, how to make this technology. I want to tell about it. And all the crowd of city men is just listening to the queen. You don't need to sit and put makeup at the same time because they're just paying attention to your words. They know you have something very important to say, and everybody is present with you. They're not looking through a screen. Would you like to organize around my oracle and to begin to create the real reality of life, the real reality and not the hell version of reality? Or you want to ignore my oracle and stay in this version of reality, narcissistic society reality?
This is the story of a gal who once struggled so badly with social anxiety that she feared and avoided most social situations. A story of a gal who had such a terrible fear of...
Do you want to continue live in a world where people talk about all over the world, social society this, social society that? Or do you want to live in a world where all the men is just, working and laughing, talking with each other, having a good time, working small jobs, not many hours every day. Every day is big progress for their queen, big progress for society as a large, right? Living on a castle, sailing in a beautiful big boat, having all the good equipment, all the newest technology beneficial for human body, mind and spirit and soul, available for making beautiful garden, beautiful building, beautiful everything, right? And there's only one to decide what is wrong and right. You don't need to think about much. Just do and benefit from it and see how beautiful it is. And let your oracle sit and look how beautiful it is. She's not sleeping on the 7th day or anything.
Hi, my name is Carmen. I'm 27 years old. I'm a mom of 4, and I have bipolar disorder, ADHD, PTSD, an anxiety disorder, and a slew of other
Do you want to live in a world with anxiety disorder that we need to find a way to cure or a way to explore or take advantage of, earn a lot of money from? Or you want to organize around my oracle so that men can start to respect you, so that you can get a whole village or city of men to govern?
This video is of me being vulnerable as I can be outside of my house.
Men can only respect a woman and cooperate in a team, which they're very good at cooperating in a team, and work for one woman and be loyal to one woman if there is a bigger authority than that woman to govern her. Isn't it so? And dictatorship is the best government, because a dictatorship and a government from one person only can make things happen. But when we are more people to make decision and to judge and all that and have the responsibility, then discussion and this and that, and then many delays in decision making, and then we can simply not react quickly towards a space problem, spaceship coming, wanting to abduct people or something like that, right? So we need my oracle to be informed, and I take the quick decisions, and then there will be no problem. And we want a transparent society. We want an honest person like me, who have never worn any mask like that, just telling the truth to people's face, no matter if it hurts or if it doesn't hurt. And so you need to do what I say. And if everybody can agree on that, then I think it can function. I don't think I know. I know it, right? And I think you also know it. So to continue to hate on me, to continue to ignore me, is to dig your own grave.
And I'm going to show you right now what we're doing. My husband, his lawnmower had tore, and look how sweaty he is, has sat there and he redone it by himself, okay? I'm going to show you something else, okay? I'm going to show you something else. He's going to test his lawnmower, and I'm outside, so I hope my lighting is good. I'm going to show you his truck that he works out of. This is...
So you want to live like this, and then you posting something on the internet to multiple people around the whole world about your husband doing something for you, and then the husband is like old gray hair. He has spent all his life earning money so that he can have you as his woman now. That was his life. He need to do everything for having this woman in his life. It was stressful. It was painful. He don't know even now how to talk with a woman. Probably he feel that life was just too short, like that was life, like it was stressful. I need to do everything, to keep this woman in my life. And even what I was doing was not good enough. It was not good enough. I couldn't buy a bigger car, a bigger house, a castle. I couldn't give her like a big room with shoes, right, or whatever she desires. I couldn't make her dream come true. All because women are not willing to make my oracle into government, willing to organize around my oracle, not willing to accept this fact that I'm the oracle, not willing to let me be me, express myself and be seen by the whole world as government. It's a terrible thing if I'm government, isn't it so? It's terrible, 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 more than terrible. I don't know why it's so terrible to bring order back to life. The life giver is worth it. The life giver is everything worth. She's worth everything. She's religion, she's everything. She gives birth to life. The children are everything. They need to be protected against all kinds of enemies that we can imagine. We need to protect them, so we need an army of men, not just one man. And when you go to job and come back again, maybe one day, one of the children are missing, kidnapped in a park or something like that. It's not a good life, it's not intelligent life, and it's not how we were supposed to live as the most intelligent race on Mother Earth. Right? It's not how we're supposed to live.
Hi, my name is... This is the story of a gal who once struggled.
So, it's not like it used to be. It's showing fewer videos, and it's like taking a long time to... Okay, here, out in the river, or if I could go back to visit my old self, this is what I'd say to her. Giving your old self a lot of advice about, oh, I should have done like this, I should have done like that. That is just tiny thing of so many important and very difficult things that we have to do in this life that is stressing, that we didn't need to do, because life would be more easy if we were living queen in a city governing her man. It would be more easy. Look at my handsome husband, Robert. This was our first selfie. Just us when we were freshly in love. 80 comments. If I posted something like this, there would be no comment. Maybe if there was somebody want to, for some kind of reason, abuse me, then there would be maybe 1 or 2 comments or no comments. But mostly there is no comments at all. Show your story, show your story. What she's sad about, why she look like down like this. Why one eye is with shadow and another eye is half open. What's going on in this picture? My story told through my life aesthetic. How it all started, a little story about my life. We were 3 girls in Africa. Men were suppressing us. They wanted to marry all of us and suppress us, and then they wanted us to dress differently and put on something on our head, a scarf, and cover our legs, and then one day he did something bad to one of the kids, and then he blah blah blah. Then he did something bad, and then he told the kid, don't respect your mother anymore because she's not a good mother. Now I take all the children, I take them with me now. Do you want to live in a world with all these religious wars, not knowing how to dress, not knowing when it's proper to take off your clothes and when it's not proper to take off your clothes? Mother Nature knows all these things, when it's proper to wear clothes and when it's not proper to wear clothes. When it's necessary to wear clothes and when it's necessary not to wear clothes. Yes, Mother Nature have answer for all that, and you have your oracle that you can always ask questions, right? And you do not need to ask questions actually, because I see you never ask questions, and you also don't comment anything for the past 18 years. You just need to have me as government in television every day telling you everything, right? Telling you everything, and when you know everything, then I need to continue to remind you so that nothing changes. Isn't it so? It's very easy to rule. Very easy to rule. When you are Kiwi, the key to the holy we. It's not difficult for the oracle to rule, but if you don't organize around the oracle, there will never be peace. Never. Some days I started to enjoy this life at young age. Little did I know that life is hard. And life is not supposed to be hard for a young girl that is ready to move to her city and rule over her man and tell them what to do and what not to do, and when to come home and do something at home, and when to go out and do something and make something for her and everything. But a kind and fair woman. So where are those women that we want to be here in this world? And what to do with all the rest? All the garbage women, narcissistic motherfuckers, evil, put your kid in the microwave. What to do about them? Eh? What to do about those not attractive women who cannot rule a whole village? We want their gene to continue and give birth to more and more and more handicapped children and narcissistic children and brain damaged people and all kinds of. Or we want to do like the animals do, make sure that good genes are making sure that ensure our survival. You know, compassion is good. Sometimes compassion can be bad. Let's be compassionate in Denmark about all the killings in Israel, because it has nothing to do with we don't want the Muslims to take over in our country, isn't it so? So nowadays our compassion is used against us, and it's so complicated. Do we want to live in a complicated world like this? In nature, it's much more easy to figure out. In the biological nature, when you let the biological nature decide, then it's much more easy to figure out everything, about everything, isn't it so? We need healthy women with healthy sexuality, healthy heart, good heart, innocent, intelligent, good heart, know how to rule a city, a village of men, know how to be fair to the men, know how to love them equally and see them or their uniqueness in each man. Very, very different. Every man is very different, but all of them are of equal value to the queen, isn't it so? And that's the only equality we need to talk about. There's no equality necessarily between women, and there are no equality between men and women, and there shouldn't be. There should be a little competition, but women in charge of their villages and cities, isn't it so? And everything, all neighbor villages and cities should be family. Family. It should be our daughters ruling the neighbor villages and the neighbor cities, right? Family way of living. It's good, it's good. My family, oh, we are all over France, for example. Yes, I'm the mother queen here in I've never been. I've been to France. I don't even remember the city names. We can make new city names in the new world, right? And then my daughter, she lived by the sea, and another daughter lived there, and another daughter lived in another part of France. Yes, I also speak Spanish because then I have daughters in Spain too. Yes, I also have some daughters in Holland. And there's enough space for all the good mothers to get a village, a country, and an earth. Because to populate, because the flat earth is stretching endlessly in all directions. Isn't it so? With local suns and local moons, isn't it so? And the flat firmament, isn't it so? Stretching endlessly in all directions, isn't it so? We don't need to be scared on a ball with gravity and traveling around the sun, because the sun is not our religion. It's not the center of the universe. We can call in another sun if we want another sun. We can call in another moon if we want another moon. But the life force, the life giver, the woman, the portal, she is everything, and her children is everything. Right? Men are young souls. They're here to not have all that stress and all those problems we are giving them, and all that responsibility that we are giving them nowadays. They need to live many lives on earth, being reincarnated multiple times, and one day they become woman naturally. Mother Nature simply just let the male soul reincarnate into a female body. Right? And every time the man is being reincarnated, he transported the sexual energy from his past life. So there is no such thing as that you lost something in the past. It's still with you, as a life force energy, and so you get a more and more and more of that life force energy. But you need to live as many lives as you need to live on this earth. And it's not your own choice. There's no easy peasy way to become woman. When Mother Nature decides to make a man into a woman, then everything is in perfect order. When a society of narcissists manipulate our biology to act differently, spray our air with all kinds of nanotechnology so that we start to feel different, think differently, and this and that. And it's all in the name of equality, isn't it so? And the misunderstanding of life. You need to be grateful that I'm here and willing to make order out of all this chaos. You need to show me gratitude sometimes, and you never do that. You need to tell me, I see you're doing a good job. Right? You're doing a good job here on earth. You never do that, you just steal my ideas. I'm always a step ahead, everybody on this earth, giving new ideas, opening new doors for being able to think about a problem in a new way. Right? And then you steal, and then you use it, and then you present it as it was your own idea, it was you, it was this and that. It's not good, it's not good. And exclude me so that you don't benefit, because you already have enough to work with already. We need to heal this and that and this and that without you before we can even comment on your page or share something. Isn't it so? There are 8 hard truths about life. So you want to live in a world where everything is hard. Hard. And you are aging, and life is too short to live out all your dreams. Or you want to live in a life governed by my oracle, women in charge, men who respect women, technology that is benefiting our bodies, our mind, our spirit, being put into good use. You choose yourself whether or not you want to continue betraying me, or if you're on my team.